guys, Cruel Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
And we're back with Superman and Lois. Or as we called it last week, and Lois.
Yeah, but no, he went.
He did. But what does that mean?
It means that he went
now
under that weird water stuff that he was in.
General Sam Lane gave his heart for this to happen. And I don't want that sacrifice to at all be besmirched
Good. I was
by
going to say
the results.
I was going to say in vain, and I was waiting. Because I think it's great for his heart to be in vain because it's supposed to be. Like, you know, all the pumping of
Blood
the blood.
and circulatory system. I get it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But no, I hope that he gave it for saving Lois and the world and whatever Lex is stopping that.
Yeah. But hey, we lost a Kryptonian with powers. We gained a half Kryptonian with powers, though. John has his powers.
Oh, yeah, but he has like all the powers.
He's got all the powers.
He has more powers than I think Jordan has, right?
I believe so. Or at least
they all
naturally
came in
better with them. He's the athlete. Yeah, he's a late bloomer, but yeah, they all came in. Let's see what people were talking about when it came to our poll. Our poll was, what are the conditions of Clark's return? We had 2% say he's fine and dandy. Everything's perfectly fine.
I love their optimism. I hope it's true.
Yep. 17% say something else. 20% said he is completely depowered.
Well, that would suck, and it would not be helpful at all.
I skipped over the 14% that he returns with a different personality.
Oh.
But the vast majority, at 44%, says he's weaker.
What if, like, General Lane is inside Superman's body now?
Then that's going to be rough for Lois.
Oh, man. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their Hawaiian shirts.
I love the Hawaiian shirts.
They both hear
Do they
him.
hear something?
I think they hear him.
Well, if they hear him, that means he has some power. You're wrong, Eric. At least not. No. Just he doesn't have the strength. He came back here.
Oh, I'm so happy for them. Go get the boys, too.
They heard. They should be coming out.
Get out of here, boys. Thank you, Sam.
I love him doing it with no words.
Sam.
Just a little bit of sound. It's like,
And it made me realize, really realize, how fast it all goes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy, old guy. Check this out.
How quickly everything can
man.
change.
they're fixing the barn.
How fragile.
If Luther finds out you're alive, he's gonna send that thing after you again. And you're not ready to face it, not yet.
Dude, I called next game. No, you didn't. It's my game. It's my room. Give me the controller. Mom!
You wanna do something? Take the boys training.
You see them fighting.
Dude, that would be terrible.
Rock the whole house.
This is where you trained?
Yep, same as your brother. I was hoping he'd help show you the ropes.
Is he not here?
Guess not.
Hey, once you master this, we can move up to the Kessel run.
Bonus points for making it in less than 12 parsecs.
Yes! Thank you!
I love this family.
So, do I just
12!
go for it?
Yeah, whenever you're...
Doug, get your Gamabuta out when you're in here, man.
Check out my boy.
It's Naruto. Hell yeah.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up, John!
Right into it.
Out through the ice.
Or through it, dealer's choice.
Through it.
No one to hurt or be worried about up here. How fast he's going.
So fast and strong.
What's next? Have you ever seen Fury Road?
And that's... Oh, dude, they're on a chase. This is sweet, dude.
How's this related to Fury Road?
They're chasing each other through a tundra. Or a desert, if you will.
Oh. Damn.
Uh-oh. You're gonna push yourself too hard. He's got a limit. How many beats is that? Damn it!
Oh. Oh. His heart doesn't beat as much, you know? It has not enough beating.
You okay?
It's like Toshinori now, dude. He's got a limit. Because that scar on his torso.
Yeah.
What? The whole floor? Well, big disappointment, obviously, but thank you for letting me know.
Her apartment living situation?
What happened?
It's nothing. A pipe burst at the courthouse, so no wedding tomorrow.
No, that's awful.
No, it's no big deal. We'll just pick another day. Easy breezy.
But it's your wedding. You can't postpone.
Do we use the Kent farm?
Have it at the farm.
You can have it at the farm.
No. We
We've had
really.
like 3 weddings at our farm.
Chrissy, the barn is
Have we?
perfect.
It's just after everything your family's
Yeah.
been through.
That's exactly why I want to host it. We need some joy. Trust me, you'd be doing us all a favor.
Make the barn look good. That's where they had theirs, right?
But if you are going to be hosting my wedding, I do have one request.
Anything, name it.
Would you please be my maid of honor?
Man, your wedding was yesterday, and I guess they just
Tomorrow.
we're gonna have a party at all, huh?
No, it's just gonna be at the courthouse. Like, nobody, like.
Yeah.
That's the fortress. That is not necessary.
Dad, this has never happened before.
John, this is not something we need to talk about. Hey, what's up?
Shut up! Don't tell your mom.
We can get to that in a second. What happened?
Be truthful with Clark.
What? This sounds so much worse than it actually is. We were flying, and I sped past John, and then I took a very tiny, spill.
You crashed?
Yeah, out of the sky doing like Mach 5.
Okay, you know what, rookie? Settle down.
You know what, rookie?
I'm not going anywhere. This was just a fluke.
I feel like it's like every dad. You know what I mean?
Well, I do.
No, I'm fine.
Have great news.
Might have to flip a 4-wheeler. Like, oh, no, I'm okay.
Hosting.
But he's limping, you know?
Yeah, I know, man. This is especially relevant for me in my last year because my dad literally has a scar on his chest. You know.
I thought you'd had enough surprises already.
Turn them up.
So you're moving into his apartment.
Yeah, Sarah and I have actually gotten pretty close.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that would make sense. You're practically the same age.
I'm real sorry that Mr. Beppo
Buka.
happened with us.
He couldn't get off work.
Oh, I thought you said he was sick. Check, please.
What's up with Mr. Beppo?
Just not coming to his daughter's wedding.
They don't know who he is? I don't know. Like, is it just weird that there's 2 different excuses? Or?
I've chosen Jonathan. He's a good boy and
Why are you
your
listening to
favorite
this?
son.
The only thing she said was, no, you can't do this. And then a button was pushed. You don't even know if she pushed the button.
Everything feels different. I don't feel strong. In my hearing, I can barely hear out of my left ear.
Oh, what?
You can't trust your own body.
Is this who I am now? Well, that really sucks.
When Superman starts aging, you know?
Clark, every time I walk past a mirror, it's still jarring. But whatever scars I have are a symbol that I survived. What matters is that you're here with me now. Everything else we can deal with later. Did you just say that really sucks?
I think I'm feeling the wine.
Yeah. He's never been drunk.
Better than a courthouse?
Yeah. Wow, man, this is unbelievable. It really is.
This is where they had the quinceanera, right?
Quinceañera, yeah.
That caused the divorce. Oh, what a nice place.
Full circle. Now it's for a positive thing. Well, it's positive then.
Yeah.
May Alana show up and be kissing someone.
And now here I am, getting married at Superman's house. Hot damn. Yeah, but the only thing that would make this a little bit better is a best man.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, of course, I'd be honored. Yeah.
Clark.
Well, no one was available, but Lois just picked up some cakes, and I just plugged in the grills, so...
Whoa, plugged in a grill? These are indoor grills, you said.
Yeah.
Foreman grill.
Yeah.
Take me there now.
Like, we gotta fix this grill situation.
Well, he's a fireman.
There's just a lot going on right now.
A lot going on. I mean, your dad was gone, but he's back now, and you still seem really miserable.
Mm-hmm.
It's complicated.
Could be a little happier.
Do you want to uncomplicate it for me?
But instead, you're listening to Lex. Lex, Sarah.
And after all this time of pretending to be a hero, I just couldn't do it. Sarah, I didn't even come close. And now I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. Forget what you're supposed to do. What do you want to do?
Okay, I like that reasoning better.
Please leave a message after the beep.
You can't ignore me forever, Otis.
Cheryl Kimball.
John Kimball.
I had a feeling you'd figure out my real name.
Actually, it was my dad after you buried him alive.
I did not enjoy having to do that.
This is a trap.
Your dad's one of the good ones.
He certainly was. Luther had that monster kill him.
I didn't know.
Everywhere Luther goes, he leaves a trail of bodies behind him. It's only a matter of time before you're one of them. You either help me, or Luther kills you. Those are your only options.
I like John's like there, like a bodyguard. Like, this way, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Just a little nauseous.
Yeah.
You know, with like the baby and all.
Okay. Just breathe with me.
Could you maybe get me some water?
Yeah, of course.
Yay! Okay.
Whew. I don't know, Eric.
We'll see.
It's a raw spiral.
Hey.
Hey. Kinda wish you chose me.
John didn't have powers yet. He couldn't protect himself like you could.
I know, but everything's just always been so easy between you two. Ever since Metropolis. Whenever he had a problem, it always just works out. But me, I screw everything up.
That's not true.
Dad died because of me. Grandpa died because of me.
This was all Luther. Your father and your grandfather would never want you to blame yourself for this, not ever.
I keep letting you down.
Sweetie, I love you so much. As much as I can possibly love another person. And it kills me that I ever made you feel like I didn't.
Ooh, rock me, Amadeus. Rocket, Axel F.
Oh, those are classics. Maybe, but do you have any Blink 182 or, I don't know, some 311, something like that?
Now, why'd you want to go ahead and ruin your own damn wedding?
Dad!
Come on, Coach Gaines.
She's not in the house. She's gone.
hey, you're supposed to say that a little quieter.
She's not now. She's got. Oh,
She was spiraling.
Yeah, she was.
She said it was 11 dates. 11 dates. Is that what she said?
I think so.
Ever since I came back, I haven't felt the same. And starting to wonder if I'm ever going to. But I'm trying to take it a day at a time. And sometimes that's all we can do.
Hey, should give me another shot.
I think if you're patient, everything's gonna be fine.
Super best man ever. Thanks, bud.
I like this. I don't think we get enough of this. This is kind of fun.
Is this barn cursed? Because this is the second family event that's totally blown up here.
Yeah, it might be time to find a new venue.
Yeah. Couple of meerkats here.
They were like meerkats.
Metropolis. You need to tell Dad. No, you have to go. Dad's supposed to lay low.
Both of you go.
I've never done a save. It's a fire. You've been training with Mr. Cushing for months. I don't have a suit. Just grab a hoodie. Go. You've got this, okay?
Go with them, Jordan.
Put on a blue t-shirt and a red jacket over it.
Team together. You know, just make sure you're like one Superman couldn't nail it, but two Superboys could or something, you know?
He's distracted with. Yeah, I get you.
Started to realize I barely even know Kyle. Do you know that burnt orange is his favorite color?
For a fireman?
That's unfortunate. My mom showed up with this dress, and all I can think about was when she was pregnant with me. She felt like she needed to marry my dad.
You're not gonna end up like your parents. Tell Kyle what you just told me. After that, I think you know what to do. Take as long as you need.
I mean, your guests are in a barn at night. Jesus!
That's a big fire.
Is this a trap? Ah, land soccer, buddy. Okay, don't freeze anybody.
Right? There's icicle people everywhere.
Help her! I'm gonna say, like, your hoodie doesn't catch fire?
Let me help you!
It's that lady. I knew it.
You.
He's trying to kill me.
Bitch is a fire gun. Firearm.
Jordan needs to be here. He has more experience.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Just because Jonathan has natural talent.
Dad! You didn't hear that?
Yeah, you can't hear that well.
No! It's John. He's in Metropolis.
Hurry.
You both need to go. Can't push himself that far, man.
What is this?
Do the flame arms.
This is gonna hurt.
Austin.
Oh, he sucked it up. That was cool.
Suck it all up.
He inhaled the flames.
You're supposed to be dead.
Lex is gonna know now. He just takes it, okay.
This is normal go-to.
If that guy dies, then we don't have to worry about the secret, right?
I understand. If you wanna.
I don't want to break up with you. Not ever. Maybe we can slow things down a little.
Yeah, babe, anything you want, okay?
Just kissing, yeah? More kissing.
Let's just go have a party.
The cakes and the grill, you know? Jesus.
Yeah, fun. Just...
It's like 10:30.
I shouldn't have gone without asking.
Hey, you did great.
But that Gretchen lady got away.
The important thing is you saved lives. The rest we can work on later.
He's gonna need one more thing, though.
Giving him his outfit.
You sure? I think I want to take some time and figure some stuff out, and someone needs to fill in for me.
Take these goggles.
These were Grandpa's. I know.
Yeah, they were Grandpa's. That's true.
Excuse me, everybody. Let's round up for just a second.
No wedding.
Please
Let's
round
party.
up.
Jeez. That little girl is so tall.
Make.
Little girl.
Their
We
little
will
daughter
not
that we never
be
see.
Getting married tonight.
Someone else.
But we're still.
Look at her.
But since you're all here and everyone looks so fancy,
We figured out. Why don't we just get our party on? Huh?
Party. Celebrate Clark's return.
I just want you to be happy, baby.
His hair is so cool.
it's been so long since you've called me back.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
that was the actor, wasn't it?
She's a little runaway.
Really getting started with this song.
He's playing the piano, Gaines.
He has it recorded now. You know what I mean? When they do the thing
right.
and they save it.
I think he was making it up.
Like, I just hit play on the CD and I just do this, and you have no idea.
That's why the singer took his
Piano's
life.
turned off, actually.
I'm gonna miss having you all to myself.
Well, I'm here now.
And the boys did go into town with Sarah.
Just be careful with that heart.
Be careful with that heart. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, maybe if you don't have as much blood rushing to the heart, it'll help. You know what I mean?
Don't answer that.
Not a chance.
It's probably important. Let us see the screen. The Daily Star, Superman returns. Man of Steel spotted Metropolis Mall fire.
Damn. Damn.
We live in a world where everybody has a camera on their phone. It's gonna happen, Superman.
So he has trouble hearing out his left ear. Like, he didn't hear the one with John when Jordan's like, "You hear that?" So, like, there is hearing loss. He said he doesn't feel as strong.
He's gonna be flying in a circle trying to hear things now. It sucks. That's how I do things. I generally will check the area that I can hear, and if I don't see anything immediately, I go here, and then I turn around until I've finished. And then if I don't see anything, then I'm just a
Wait, so
failure
do you
here.
start hearing and you just go this way?
Yeah, generally.
Okay.
But sometimes I even skip that. I don't. Sometimes I have a feeling that it's over this direction, and I'll just completely look this way.
Well, yeah, because,
But-
like, based on how loud something is, right? It might be like, that doesn't sound like it's right here.
Now he has. They said almost couldn't hear anything in that ear, right? Not that it's completely deaf.
No, he didn't say it was deaf.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, like, it's still a super ear, you know? It's still gonna be, like, awesome. He probably can still hear everything within a block.
He still heard Metropolis.
Yeah,
You know, when he focused, though.
Sure.
You know?
You know, he was standing in the right direction.
It's like, you ever have those times where you gotta close your eyes, you're like really focused on trying to hear? Do you ever do that?
Yeah, I mean, sure, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever done that.
I don't think I'm good at it, but I've certainly focused.
Where it's like, I hear something.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to figure out what it is. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's what he did there, where, like, Dad, did you hear that? And he's like,
yeah.
And then it's like, Metropolis, I hear Jonathan. Like,
I can hear subtle things. I just cannot, even loud things. I can't tell what direction they are. It's my only problem. So I'm assuming that he still has some directional hearing, which is good. Because they talked about how Jonathan does not know how to do that, right? I can't pinpoint voices. Only Jordan could do it because Jordan had the training.
Yeah, he didn't know where the Metropolis fire was.
Yeah. I imagine Superman with a fully deaf ear probably couldn't do that.
I don't know.
You know? Maybe they could, I don't know. But
I have super deaf ears.
yeah. I'm deaf, I'm not super deaf. I'm half deaf. I'm a day walker. I'm like Blade.
I really want to see Jordan and Jonathan, like, working together, because I think the two of them can watch each other's backs. Like, Jonathan, while having, like, a natural talent, can also feed off some of Jordan's experience.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, like, Jordan has, like, the most experience and is going to be the best hero, but he has more experience than John, you know? Maybe even doing in some of these fire situations, or, like,
Sure.
just saving people, not even, like, fighting, like, a supervillain or anything.
I mean, yeah, I can't imagine that two Superboys is not better than one in that situation. I don't know.
Sure.
But I get you.
But, like, Jordan, I am glad that Jordan's issue is not, like, Mom, you picked
It's
John
not just
over me.
jealousy and insecurity?
It's that you're right, and I'm a failure, and I'm not. You know, it's
just insecurity.
Well, and he's always been insecure.
Yeah, he is, and he's a kid. They're teenagers.
So I'm not gonna
like
mock him for that.
I won't mock him.
You just were.
I didn't mock him. He's a teenager. That's what he is. It's not mocking to...
It's not all just this and insecurities. It's just insecurities. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
He's going to be insecure. But no, I mean, Jonathan doesn't, because he just has that. He has his natural talents with it, but he doesn't show his insecurities.
Sure. Yeah.
Jordan has always felt insecure. Thus, even when he has like superpowers, it doesn't go away. It's still there.
Sure.
So he just doesn't think he's a good hero. So I don't know. Maybe him taking a break will be good for him. Maybe he can figure out whatever it is. I think him and Sarah talking together is usually pretty good too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just want I want the two Superboys to like work together.
But who would wear the goggles and the suit, Aaron? There's only one awesome suit.
Split. Awesome.
Hey, you were ragging on it. Don't look at me.
It's not awesome.
It's
not awesome. I don't love the suit. I kind of hate the suit, but it's reflected to the dad. You know,
the hood's too tight.
I guess, yeah.
Needs to be a bigger hood, I guess. I don't know.
Well, isn't it tight because of the hair, trying to hide Jordan's hair? So I don't know. It's like if the dress that Chrissy was wearing was ugly, but it's from my mom or it was my grandma's dress, you know, where it's like I feel like I need to wear this because it has meaning. But I hate the way it looks. But
I would keep
great,
the goggles.
you know,
maybe
different.
like have them up every once in a while. I don't know, but I'd keep the goggles. But just to keep the grandpa connection.
Yeah.
But
like I feel like that's the difference. Where I'm like, oh, these are from grandpa, but these goggles look so goofy.
Yeah.
Versus Chris is like, oh, this is from my mom, but this dress looks great on me. You know, like I feel like that's the difference.
Yeah.
If those goggles are like, these are sweet, and I love them, but he shows up and even Lex Luthor making fun of him.
No.
He doesn't make fun of Clark. I mean, he will. He'll be like, what, you got your underwear on your pants? You know, but
yeah.
I don't know. But maybe we'll update it. Maybe we'll put those into like more of a something. I don't know.
You think by the end of the show these boys will have an S on their chest?
I thought you said it wasn't an S.
I can't argue against myself.
I don't know. Maybe. I think it'd be good to be able to let the old man rest. Like I love that moment where it's like, "Hang on, old man." He like takes that giant log and runs with it because like now he can handle it. You know.
I think we'll get like the Superboy outfit with like the leather jacket and stuff.
I mean,
that'd be kind of cool.
Like what they had in season 2 or whatever it was when we
had
had the other Superboy from the other Jonathan.
That'd be kind of cool to have Jonathan do something like that.
Yeah. Just not let it get to his head.
Yeah.
The wedding stuff was fine. I think it gave us a small breathing moment for our characters to like recollect and get Clark back and like kind of deal with that for a moment versus like we got to jump back into fighting Lex Luthor real quick.
Sure.
So I think it's nice to have like a little bit of calm down and then a reason for like what else we're doing.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I like seeing Kyle and Clark together. I'm not as interested with Kyle and Chrissy. It's like I like seeing Chrissy and Lois together, and I like seeing Kyle and Clark together.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily care about seeing Kyle and Chrissy together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
It's like it's not the worst thing in the show, but it's just something I'm not as interested in.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. I agree.
Like I think it connected really well with like Lois and Clark's conversations.
Yeah.
And having Clark find reasons to want to like to get out, like I don't know what I'm gonna do, or you know I haven't felt like myself, and you know those kind of things, like things that he has to confront and get it out there. And he's talking to Kyle about it, but I think the reasoning's fine. I was like, okay.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I mean it makes sense. You know, for me, the reason I didn't love it is just because I don't know. Does it conflict a little bit with Clark's like kind of theme of like, hey, if you go. I guess it doesn't, right? I guess it kind of works. If you're going with Clark, you need to slow down, take things slower, you know, appreciate them. But then there's also the idea of like, any day could be your last and you gotta live your life, you know, that type of thing. So they have both of those in there, so it doesn't necessarily conflict. It can kind of inform the other. It's just not the most interesting part of the show.
Sure,
you know?
yeah. I mean, you have superpowered people and it's like, oh, we're turning
If Chrissy and Kyle had broken up at the end of this episode versus they stayed together, nothing against them. I just wouldn't. My opinion of the episode wouldn't change very much. I'd be like, oh, that sucks, you know. But things happen, you know, because I'm not invested in that relationship very much.
Yeah, but the reflection between like, you know, Kyle being like, I really wanted a family again.
Yeah,
it's kind of reflecting of like him having his family and now losing it, to Clark being Superman and now worried that he's lost that. And it's like we don't need to be rushing back, trying to get back to where our status quo was.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take it one day at a time and get back into that. So, there, like you said, there is I think the you don't want to waste the time we have with each other.
Sure.
I think reflects more with like Lois and Clark both having their things going on and them talking to each other. But I think Kyle reflects more of like, you know, when you lose something, you don't have to try to push back right away, and you can take your time getting back in there.
Yeah.
Especially when Chrissy was like, you know, 11 dates later, and now I'm getting married. I'm like, dang, 11 dates?
Yeah.
Like that could be over a month.
Yeah.
that could be over, you know, 4 months, I guess. But
sure.
That's 11 dates, not much, really. Like
it's not much.
Did you know his favorite color is burnt orange?
Burnt orange.
I want to look at the burnt orange color. That's not like hunter color, right? That's
just,
hunter orange.
It's just a red-brown, right?
It has to be. It's like firefighter, like wood.
Yeah, it's burnt orange.
I don't. Yeah.
It's like silver linings, man. It's like the X-Wing outfits, you know? Like that's sweet. That look good in an X-Wing. How about that, huh? Found it.
Yeah, but
now it's my favorite.
I guess as long as there's other colors there.
Yeah, I get you.
With it. But anyway. But no, I think like this show does really good with all the reflections and the connections as to like what characters are feeling. So I think that and getting a breather for Clark coming back and what he's going through was really good.
Sure.
I'm just interested to see now that Superman's outed as being back, what does that mean Lex does?
Does he just send the monster after him again?
Yeah. Like, what's to stop him from doing that?
Give me that heart, too. And then when he gets a new one, take that one.
And if we do, can we bring in, like, John and Nat and John and Jordan and Superman and have, like, 5, 6 super people fighting Doomsday?
That's not honorable. They have to fight one at a time.
Because he couldn't take him before. There's no way he's going to take him now with his weak heart.
I don't think so.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like, let's just group them together.
Group them together.
Train these children to be warriors.
Yeah.
To fight what can kill your dad.
Yeah. I think John and Jordan alone, that if they work together and they are at their full potential, they together are better than one Superman. I think that's where we're going to go with this. And maybe Superman gets a chance to retire, which he almost never does. That would be kind of nice.
Yeah.
You know, like I know a lot of people didn't love it, but I loved when we saw Bruce Wayne at the end of Dark Knight Returns, and like he actually is happy and like enjoys life. Like Bruce Wayne doesn't do that. Batman lives, but Bruce Wayne.
Nolan.
The Nolan one.
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I said Returns, like the cart.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out which one.
Yeah.
I went to Ben Affleck. I'm like, no wait, and which one we talking about?
Alfred goes to that place and he sees him. He's super happy. He's like,
nods.
man, that guy got to rest. You know, like no Batman ever get to rest.
Not usually. No.
Yeah. So I liked that part, and maybe we'll get that in here. I don't know. Or I don't think we go with the tragedy again after the tragedy again. I don't know if we go back
like
there.
Another death of Superman.
Yeah. But it could be a depowered Superman at the end of the day. Maybe.
Sure.
Or just one that doesn't get involved until he needs to.
And with what we've done, we have had a loss and or sacrifice that has occurred with General Lang.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Even if we can keep Superman, there have been consequences and stuff, and there was a loss of, of something in someone. Which I like Lois and Clark both talking about that and being like, there's not a day that goes by that I don't wish I could thank your dad.
Yeah. Yep.
But I like Lois's response too.
But yeah, I'm kind of predicting that the world sees Superman's back. There's that feeling of like, oh, okay, well, we're all safe again. And then the information comes out and it's like, he's not the same Superman. Like, maybe that's what Lex will get out of this, is being able to like not just kill him. Maybe I can't kill him, but I can destroy the security he gives the world. You know, I've taken away his security blanket. Superman is not the person you thought he was, and then the boys have to step up to that. Maybe.
I mean, I was wondering if the fire Mega Man shooter guy was gonna like, can he just do this? But he just walked through, didn't bother him at all, and he just they blew up. But I was waiting for there to be like a pushback or something, or
me too.
Some struggle with it. But he seemed fine.
He seemed fine.
So I don't know.
I mean, a depowered Superman is still more powerful than most other heroes, right?
Than man.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
All right.
I love the Fury Road scene too. I just love the sense of speed. The only thing that these shows don't land for me in terms of the visual effects, because the visual effects, you compare this to like early Arrowverse, like this is crazy. You compare it to Smallville, this is crazy. But I still have a disconnect of them landing. Because it's always just like, all right, action! You jump and you land and then you do your scene and they just cut out the jumping and have you land and they do like this cool effect, you know? But it never feels
connected
to me. You know, if they could nail that, I would 100% just believe everything I saw.
You want to be like on wires coming down or something, or what?
I don't know. There's just something about the like blurred speed of landing that doesn't look real to me.
Did you feel the same with Flash coming into scenes where it's like? It's always like
rarely.
That's the same thing. It's just he does. Yes, you know.
No, that one would work for me in that regard. But yeah, I don't know. There's always something about. I got this with Kara and Supergirl and stuff too. Like sometimes she just like takes a step back, okay, and you just see her jump, put her hands up, and you can tell it's just like jump, and then they just freeze frame her at the extension, and then just move her up, and then blur. You know, really quick effect, really easy, and you could probably do that 90% of the time. But I think 10% of the time you need it like to look really good to sell the others. Sometimes, you know. No, that's my only like criticism of the visual effects in the show, which are just outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially that Fury Road scene.
Because like Smallville's didn't look the same as like this, right?
No, I mean they just were dealing with very different technology.
He also didn't really fly often, right? That was like he's not supposed to fly.
Yeah,
but then he flew.
He only did a couple times, and they also went about like they wanted. This is what flight in live action looks like in the new era. Is kind of they were doing, you know, and they had this kind of like stutter effect coming off of him, and he kind of like. Almost had like a trail behind him, and I never loved that. I like the more conventional. No, just it's a matter of it's a feat of strength that he flies, not like a superpower that.
It's always weird when like it was like this.
Yeah.
And then it's like.
Yeah.
I'm like I don't feel like he punched more or something. It just feel like he just put his hand up and it's like. And it's like the next Mach. You know?
I know it's dumb, but the idea is he puts his hands up and now he can flex that one. He goes even faster. Because it was supposed to be a matter of strength that he flies.
Sure. I always thought it was supposed to be like he jumps so hard that he can fly as far as he wants, but like almost like Mjolnir where he's like, like Thor can't fly, but he can throw Mjolnir and it's so heavy that it can just take him where he wants to go, you know?
So like we were thinking more like Deku does that. Deku will jump up and fly and then like have to punch in the air to change his
trajectory and stuff.
Whereas Superman can just...
He just does this.
You know?
Sometimes he just...
Yes. Yeah.
Like, what is this? This can't be a feat of strength when he floats down like that, you know?
Yeah, man. It's like whenever you have like your full, you know, and then you do the resistant thing where you're coming down rather than the push up.
How does that work in the air?
I don't know. I'm not sure. We need a poll, Aaron. Poll for this week is going to be about John and Jordan. Do you think by the end of the show they will, one of them at least, have an S on their chest? We had the handing off of one amazing super costume, but Aaron doesn't like it for some reason. I don't get it, but he doesn't like it, and we're just talking about the possibility of, you think there'll be a new costume with an S on the chest? Think it's gonna happen, Aaron?
Nope.
I say yep.
We're gonna get more goggles.
Just goggles all over the place.
Guys, thank you so much for watching Superman and Lois with us. We will be back next week, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the next episode. If you want to vote in the poll, make sure you go over to blindwave.com. You can click the link there or down in the description below and check out full length, vote in the poll, update recommendations, and more. All at blindwave.com.